It's Tuesday, and from the newsroom to the Firehouse, our resident adventurer, Laurencia Smith, spent the day with the crew at the Royal Bahamas Police Force Fire Branch headquarters, where she tackles another adventure. Here's that report.
This was one adventure that I was more than ready to tackle because growing up, I had a number of aspirations, among them including being the Speaker of the House of Assembly. Then there was either being a policewoman or a firewoman. However, I ultimately followed my dreams.
A firewoman for the day, but you know I'm a journalist first. Can't lose without it.
19-year veteran woman Sergeant 2771 Kisa Arthur Roll, just like me, followed her dreams. She says that she wanted to be a firewoman from she was 6 years old.
Well, the area that I grew up in, there was one particular family that had 2 structural fires. And with the last one, I just felt the need to want to be able to assist. And I said, when I get older, I want to be able to help persons out because I didn't like the feeling to see that where they lost everything. So I wanted to be able to help persons and help persons within the fire services.
The fire department offers a number of services. Among them include fire and rescue, prevention, and investigations.
But the exciting part is once we hear that bell to know that we have a call and we need to get there in quick time. I mean, we need to get there as soon as possible. That way we can try to save lives and save property.
Arthur Roll noted that fire services isn't for the weak heart. In her long career of service, she had to fight a number of blazes, but the one that stood out the most took place 9 years ago.
And while on that scene, we found out that there was a toddler inside. And having to deal with that situation, it was kind of traumatizing for me because I had a toddler at the same age around that same time. But I had to work through, I had to open up my eyes, and I had to pray within myself to say, you know what, you can get through this.
As we all know, I'm always ready to risk it all for a good adventure. Due to safety reasons, I was unable to take part in a full fire simulation course where officers would dress in full gear and train in the event of a blaze. Sarge says that communication with your team and relying on your 5 senses is key to helping any fireman or woman to execute their job. Now, I suited up, jacket, helmet, and gloves to take part in a portion of the course where I had to crawl through a tube just like a real firewoman.
All right. And I gotta crawl?
Just crawl. Crawl straight. Just come. All right.
Arthur Roll is one of 11 fully trained firewomen here in the capital, and she's been riding a rig since 2004, and she has this little advice for any little girl who wants to become a firewoman.
Come join us. We're here waiting for you. It's just the expectations of persons. They expect us to be doing the same things as our male counterparts. We can actually do the same thing, and we do the same thing.
I could not leave the firehouse without taking a little ride in the fire truck. And yes, I did ask to drive. However, my request to drive Delta 16 was denied. But I did learn how to climb in the engine correctly, turn on the siren, and honk the horn, which was perfectly fine by me.
Roger. Until next time, I'm Laurencia Smith for Eyewitness News.